Hey guys, today we're going to talk about finding the area of a triangle when you're given either side angle side or side side side. So use the area formula 1/2 base times height. But if you are given a triangle like this one, where you know side A is 13 inches, B is 15 inches, and C is 71 degrees, area equals base times height isn't quite going to be the easiest way to do it. So there is another formula that says that the area is 1/2 AB sine C. Okay? So when you have side angle side, so this right here is for times when you are given side angle side. So that's two sides and the angle between them. So to find the area, I can do 1/2 times 15 times 13 times the sine of the included angle. So 1/2 times 15 times 13 times sine 71. And that gives me the area of the triangle. So the area is about 92.19 inches squared. Okay, so we'll do another one. Triangle FGH. Side F is 5 feet. H is 9 feet. And G is 14 degrees. Okay, so once again we have side angle side. So we can do the area equals 1/2 one side times another times sine of the included angle. So we get about 5.44 feet squared. Okay, so here's triangle DEF. D is 13 inches. Angle D is 109 degrees. And angle E is 51 degrees. Okay, so this time we don't have side angle side. So if we wanted side angle side, we would need to know how long is side F. Well, we can actually get that using the law of sine. So we can do 13 over sine 109 equals side F over the measure of angle F. And to get the measure of angle F, we can do 180 minus the two angles that we already know. So it turns out angle F is 20 degrees. So sine 20. And I can multiply that across and get the length of side F. Okay, so we find that side F is about 4.7 feet, or inches, 4.7 inches. Okay, so now, right there, we have side angle side. So the area is 1/2 times one side times another times sine of the included angle. So we get an area of about 23.74 inches squared. Okay, so next we have a triangle JKM on which we're going to be given side, side, side. Side J, 5 centimeters. Side K, 7 centimeters. and side M 10 centimeters. Okay, so we do not have any angles. So we can't use this half AB sine C because we don't have an angle. But if I want an angle, how could I get one? I could get one using the law of cosines. Okay, so I can pick whichever angle I want. I'm going to go for angle J. So to find angle J using law of cosines, I've got 5 squared equals 10 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 10 times 7 cosine J. Okay, so I'm going to do some simplifying. I've got 25 equals 100 plus 49 minus 2 times 10 times 7. 10 times 7 is 70, times 2 is 140, so minus 140 cosine J. So I'm going to subtract that 149. Try that again. So I get negative 124. Okay, so that's gone. I'm also just going to go ahead and divide by that negative 140. So that's gone. Okay? Then, to get rid of cosine, I'm going to do arc cosine. And now I've got J all by itself. So arc cosine, and I can put in the negatives or just recognize that those cancel and just do 124 over 40, or over 140. And I've got angle J at 27.66 degrees. And now I've got side, side, side. So I can do area equals 1/2 10 times 7 times sine 27.66. And instead of putting in 27.66, I could put in this entire decimal just by using the previous answer. So second and negative puts in the previous answer. Might be a little bit more accurate that way. And I get about 16.25 centimeters squared. I'm going to show you another way to do that same triangle. When you are given side, 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 you can use what's called Hero's formula to find the area. So Hero's formula is is the square root of s times s minus one side times s minus another times s minus the third side. What is s? S is half of a plus b plus c, which is the semi-perimeter. Okay, so the first thing from that triangle above would be to find the semi-perimeter. Okay, so the sides were 10, 5, and 7. And I'm going to take half of that. I can put a half out in front or just divide by 2. It's going to give me the same thing. So 10 plus 5 plus 7 divided by 2 is 11. So I've got a semi-perimeter or a half perimeter of 11. So the area is the square root of 11 times 11 minus one side times 11 minus another side times 11 minus the third side. Okay, to save a little bit of typing here, I could have just put in 11 times 1 times 6 times 4. So I get an area of about 16.25 centimeters squared. Okay, a little bit less work this way maybe, but I get the same area either way.
So we'll end today's lesson with a little more practice on solving an oblique triangle. So here we have triangle ABC, where angle B is 58 degrees, side A is 26, and side C is 29. Okay, so the first thing that we'll be able to find is side B. Okay, so we'll use the law of cosines with b squared equals, and then 29 squared plus 26 squared minus 2 times 29 times 26 times cosine 58. Okay, so to solve this, we can simply take the square root of both sides. Okay, now before I put that in the calculator, I need to check the mode. We are in degrees, so it's ready. Okay, so I will do the square root of 29 squared plus 26 squared minus 2 times 29 times 26 times cosine 58. And we get 26.793. It says to the nearest tenth here. So here for our answer, we'll put 26.8. Okay, but I'm going to keep some extra decimal places just in case they're needed. If I need to use this in further calculations, I'll want more. So I'm going to write B is 26.7933. Okay, so that way I'll be able to be more accurate if I have to use this in further calculations. Okay, so next up I can find either angle A or angle C, and I would like to do so with the law of cosines because it's always safe for angles. So let's find the measure of angle A. So that's 26 squared equals 29 squared plus, and here's where I have to use this side, so I'm going to use the extra decimal places, 26.7933 squared minus 2 times 29 times 26.7933 cosine A. Okay, so I can subtract both of these. Okay, so I have 26 squared minus 29 squared minus, and I can just call up this answer, second answer, squared, and I get negative 882.8817. Okay, then I can divide by this right here. So divided by, so we have negative 2 times 29 times 26.7933. So I'm dividing by negative 1554.0114. And that equals cosine A. Okay, now if I do arc cosine on the left side, that cancels out cosine on the right side. Okay, so I have arc cosine, and then negative 882.8817 divided by negative 1554.0014. and I get 55 point, and to the nearest tenth, it's 55.4. Okay, now if I subtract these two angles from 180, I'll get angle C. So that's 180 minus angle A minus angle B. Okay, so that's 180 minus 58 and minus this answer right here, second answer. And I get 66.6 degrees. And now I have all three side lengths and all three angle measures, so I have finished solving this triangle.